Hi again, everyone. It is 5 o'clock in New York. I'm Ayman in for Nicole Wallace. Debate set to resume soon in the House over whether to find former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows in contempt for refusing to appear before the January 6th Select Committee after he had already handed over thousands of documents to that committee. Now, this would be the first time that the House has voted to hold a former member in contempt since the 1830s. And as we continue to monitor the debate, the vote likely taking place in the next hour or so, we're going to take a closer look at the stunning revelations that came to light just last night as the 1-6 Select Committee made public text messages Meadows had received from Fox News hosts on the day of the insurrection, including the president's own son. Now, on the night of the 6th, and in the many months following, the narratives being broadcast to Fox viewers around this country were that the riot was the fault of bad actors, a few who took it just too far, or that it was just a normal protest, that people exercising their rights. But now, thanks to these text messages turned over by Meadows to the Select Committee, we know that in private, behind closed doors, on the day of the insurrection, some Fox News anchors felt that storming the Capitol was a horror that would ruin the ex-president's legacy, and he had the power to stop it and should. Here are the text messages sent to Mark Meadows during the Capitol riot that were read aloud by Congresswoman Liz Cheney last night. Laura Ingraham wrote, "Mark, the president needs to tell people in the Capitol to go home. This is hurting all of us. He is destroying his legacy. Brian Kilmeade, please get him on TV, destroying everything you have accomplished." And then there's Sean Hannity. "Can he make a statement? Ask people to leave the Capitol." Now, we should note almost 24 hours later, Fox News has not responded to a request for comment from NBC News about their anchors' messages. Those shocking texts reveal a lot. As Amanda Carpenter in The Bulwark points out, quote, "These texts prove something essential. No matter what they say now, Trump's loyalists knew at the time that what was happening at the Capitol was not a peaceful protest. They knew that it was a dangerous attack on American democracy, and they knew that Trump was responsible for it. That's why they sent the text pleading with him through his staff to make it stop." The hypocrisy at Fox News as Congress gets ready to vote to hold Mark Meadows in contempt of Congress is where we start this hour with some of our favorite reporters and friends. Ashley Parker, Washington Post White House bureau chief, and